holy dooly, 3 weddings and a funeral was the first thing I heard. And I was like, looked down and I heard 3 weddings and a funeral. And I was like, okay, is there a reference? Is there a memory? Is there something relating to you and your twin in the mix of this? Is that something that's going on? Scorpio can be to do with the 8th house, but it was like, okay, let's dig deeper. Now we've got the Sun card, something that you believed is changing. Some of you might not be feeling very energetic. You could be feeling really, really tired. I'm not surprised at this hour. Yeah, it's like a purge of the ego. You're feeling a little bit disillusioned. I do feel there could be a circumstance of, you're moving into the upright of really nurturing yourself at the moment, especially with your wounds and your feelings. You could be in two minds. You might feel that you've said something really directly, but you may feel this need to actually, it's like, do I say something? Do I reach out and say something? But it's almost like there's something you're not seeing yet, and I feel it's coming out of nowhere. I do feel for some of you, if you did have a bit of a, moment that you were feeling really excited, you could have got a bit tired. It's not for long, because I do see this proposal coming in, and it's almost like I don't feel you're going to see it. I feel there is a chain of events. I feel the question is going to be, are you ready to take a leap of faith? And I feel it's almost like, again, that message that I was getting last week is be careful in the way that you're actually answering the phone, because I get this vibe that you're going to answer the phone and you could be a bit snappy. Some of you may be really nonchalant, but what you may not be expecting is that a cycle with divine masculine in their circumstances changed, and you're moving into a new vibration and a new path. Now, I feel what this is you could be a little bit surprised, because, in your mind, you're kind of thinking, hey, if, am I leaving before it's ready to go? That could be another way that this could be playing out for some of you. It could be spiritually kind of feeling, oh God, I'm just about to let this go. Just, it's not over till the fat lady sings, so to speak. And then suddenly you could be thinking, hey, all of that hard work that I spiritually did on myself, all of that crap I went through, is that going to be for anything? I do feel some of you could be going somewhere. This could be at a drop of a hat. You may be traveling. You may be asked to travel. I also feel on a trajectory, you're going to have more clarity this month about where you're going in this path. I also feel if you're needing to have a chat with your twin, I kind of get this feeling it's going to be a conversation piece. I kind of get this feeling that there is going to be a sudden situation where something is going to be asked of you. It could be, like I said, a physical proposal. It may be, hey, do you want to go with me on a holiday? It can be, hey, by the way, let's jump in the deep end together. I feel you're also going to be told what has been going on in their life. But I'm hearing the term pride cometh before a fall. I don't necessarily feel this is a bad thing, because I do feel you're going to have the freedom to choose about what is going to be correct for you. I do get this feeling that a lot of you are realizing that you need to have hopes, dreams, and aspirations. But I kind of feel you're ready to take the veil off and show your true colors. And, not always are our true colors the best ones. And that's not that we're bad or that's a negative coming through, but it could be a really candid conversation with your twin. It can also be the candid conversation that you have with yourself to do with your emotions and, reaching peace with these grievances. And shedding something that isn't really resonating with you. So this could be you spiritually leaving a job. It could be you letting go of the past so it doesn't affect your vibration moving forward with this person. I do feel there's a contract here, though. There could be a new contract, and there could be a choice between two individuals. But the pull towards your twin is coming, but there is something that is ending. There is a circumstance in this ending, and I kind of feel it's a karmic cycle. I don't think it's anything negative, but I do feel it's a karmic cycle that is reaching a close. Oh, whatever that situation is. Let's have a look. Okay, what is this proposal, please? This can either be, and I'm feeling two things. I'm feeling it's right when you're about to move forward, you're getting a second offer. Now, this can be an offer between you and another individual, as well as you and your twin. For some of you, it can be relating to twin and a job. I do see travel. There's a major conversation. Okay, let's first look at the proposal. What do we need to know further to do with this proposal, please? Yeah, it's somebody from the past, you know, whatever these changes were, whoever was left out in the cold, they feel you're going to leave them now. Take those. Yeah, they feel that you're going to leave them out. And they're kind of up in their heads. They're like, you're going to leave me out in the cold. You're going to not, you know, this false start and regrets. It's almost like they do want the victory, but they're kind of fearing that if they don't jump on when the iron's hot, that they're going to kind of mess it up. So they have this feeling that they need to get a hurry along. This can be coming through very rushed, and in your mind you may think, gee, you know, we haven't even had a conversation. And I'm saying that there particularly could be a conversation to do with what has happened. It's like, okay, can we not skim over the surface and actually get tucked into what actually has been happening since you've been MIA and not go straight into, you know, it's a bit like where Divine Feminine was years ago. You know, where it was almost like, come on, well, we're good. I can see this. I feel this, and it's going to be destined. I just have this instinctual feeling. They're kind of exhibiting this energy, so don't be surprised if you see an element of your old shadow inside of them, because I do feel they're going to be rushing. Yep. It's like they're clear. I know what I want. I'm coming to get it. It's very assertive. It's really assertive. Another thing I had to check. Yeah, you've been patient, but believe me, they've been in the thick of it. Whatever they've been dealing with, it's been like they know it's kind of pointless to make you wait even further. They also know that what they need to change. Okay, there is this notion that it's futile, right? Fighting is futile, denying it is futile, making you wait, like games. I don't feel any games being played here on the table. No games. Very transparent, very direct. I'm also seeing a Divine Feminine standing in front of a Divine Masculine, almost looking at them like, no, if you want to talk to me, talk serious. It does feel really serious, and I feel it's also you really taking your mask off and speaking very transparently. Yeah, very bluntly, very transparently. I do feel they think it's quite cute when you're cross, depending on the context. Let's just be, you know, true. I think this is one of those moments where you may get some gossip as to a breakup. You may hear of a karmic energy dealing with a negative situation. It could be ending up in the justice system. What is this to do with, please? You're also wondering when justice is going to go and swing in your favor. Yeah. Okay, you could have some change plans that come out of nowhere. And I feel on that day when that happens, it's like suddenly something coming out of left field. Go flexible with it. I feel some of you could get some communication coming through on that day or the day after. Yeah. You'll know. Remember that. Okay, when it does come to a choice between two paths, they're saying you will know which one to take. They're also saying to be very, very cautious in your dealings with choosing. I want to know more about that. Okay, there could be a situation where a person looks really shiny. I don't think this is twin, guys. I think this is somebody else. If this is a most recent energy that's coming towards you, be careful. I feel most of you are wanting to be really careful and take your time. I don't think you're wanting to rush. I also feel your intuition is going to be really strong. And if there's another suitor, really trust your instincts, okay? Because this person feels really, really keen. Generally, you do tend to find, and I've said this 100 times, it's like, you know, suddenly everyone comes out of the woodworks. It's a little bit like the skeletons in the closet come out. The card is actually asking you to be very cautious. I do not think this is to do with your twin flame. This feels like a totally separate energy. I feel it's just before you get the phone call, but it can be somebody that you had an intimate connection with before, okay? They're asking you. Oh, can't pick it up. Come here. This person's going to be free. There's one individual here that's taken. There's one individual that's free. Okay, whatever this is, I do feel some of you, okay, they're avoiding a tower, but they also get this notion that they need to run in straight away. It's almost like the guides are operating and coming in and saying, hey, by the way, FYI, there's another suitor on the way. Whatever they're dealing with, it does feel quite drama-filled. I don't get this good feeling. And again, remember, the video is called 3 Weddings and a Funeral. So I feel a lot is being crammed in this month, although we are talking on the basis of volume 3 for this month. I did say 3 weeks, and it's funny, I almost feel this week a lot is going to be crammed into a very short space of time. It's going to feel like a very long month, but it's going to be quick. So this is a connection coming in full circle. Okay, how are they relating to you? Let's have a look. Who are these 2 individuals, please? One for the first one for the second one. There's 2 paths there. Okay, there's one individual here that you just feel you want to give into. It feels home, it feels safe, it feels familiar. There's another one that you had planted a seed a very long time ago, and I feel this is your twin flame, right? And due to the fact that they've taken so long, some of you are actually thinking, okay, you're giving it to Gaia. Others of you are feeling, hey, do I just move forward? Do I just take this other path? Let's pull some cards for these 2. 2 paths or 2 individuals. I feel for some of you there's 2 individuals. Sometimes it doesn't even have to be that you're interested. It doesn't even mean that you know who these people are. Okay, so, yeah, masculine's coming back from the past. You thought it was all over. They're owning their power. They're coming through as the magician. Cool. Okay, how is this individual coming through? Okay, this individual's bored with their life at the moment. They're very much in the here and now. I don't think they're thinking too much about the future. They may talk about the future. You don't want to attract a person into your life. You know, make sure that when you're selecting, do you vibe with this person? Are they your tribe? Do you vibe, right? They're not showing me. I feel some of you, pardon me, if your masculine is in a karmic relationship, I feel a choice is being made here, and I feel it's either they need to make a choice or you're making a choice, but I think they're making the choice here, especially from the previous reading. Now, for this other individual, if this is a person from the past, which for many of you, if this person's present, it is a person from the past, or the person you're dealing with is dealing with a person from the past. I feel in their life at the moment, you're wanting to surrender into this. You're like, look, you know, it's great company. We get on really well. They're coming up as the 4 of Cups. In their own life, like, do they want things to move? Yes. This can be playing out 2 ways. A, they feel you're taking too long. B, it could be where they are in their life, they're bored. So it's, you know, it's like it can be a pattern. It can be, okay, this is what I think I need to do as well. Life is being pretty tough. There's not much out there. And it doesn't mean that they're not attracted to you, but it doesn't feel as though they're whole. Okay, that's about the best way I can describe it. It may be that they had in their life been quite ambitious. At the moment, there are some emotions they're checking into. If they have communicated with you, they can speak about how they valued you. It's nostalgia. It's going down memory lane. There is an emotional connection here. For some of you, yes, it could be that they know that you have a child. Others, it can be that you know, they had, I just feel there's a connection. The connection could be from childhood. You might have known them for a very long time. They do worry. So I feel if you are in communication with this individual, they know that you do have feelings for counterpart. I also feel somebody is coming towards you to give you gossip. You need to be very careful about what you're hearing and how you digest it. I also feel this person is quite instinctual. Look, they could be very intuitive in nature. It's almost like they know exactly what you need, but it's through experience, right? We have two very anxious people here. And feminine, I'm not feeling it's you. I feel, keep your eyes open, because I feel both of these individuals here in the mix are very anxious, because I do feel it's almost like they know that something's changing. Okay, yeah. Whew. Masculine's feeling like they need to be transparent. Oh, what's going on there? Masculine also, how would I explain it? They know you know them very well. They also know that they can't lie to you because you see through it. They know that if there is a karmic, they have to let this person go. They also know who they want to be with, and even if they're trying to hide it from another person or you, they know that that's futile because they know that you know. Okay, what is the outcome this week for the Divine Feminine? Feminines, I feel some of you are wanting to change your style. Some of you could be looking at your health and your beauty. Some of you are thinking of moving. The moving can be physically forward. It could be in with another individual, but I just feel it's movement. You know, it could be a holiday, but ultimately I feel movement. There is a rebirth here. There is an opportunity and a positive outcome to have a rebirth with Divine Masculine. But I feel emotionally the way you're looking at it is, you know, unless they are single, it's just not happening. I feel while you're feeling disillusioned and you're assessing the connection, you're kind of looking at the reality that, you know, yes, there is a spiritual connection here, but in your mind, it's almost like your psyche has given the individual an ultimatum without you knowing it. I feel as this person retreats into hermit mode, you can take this a little bit personal if it gets quiet. Don't, because I do see the outcome to be very positive. Don't feel they've got any shackles on them. Keep it basic, keep it simple. I'm also hearing, make sure for those of you in communication, keep the communication simple. Keep it down to layman's terms of what your needs are, so that they get the gist of what they'd need to do, especially if they really haven't known what to do and what was going wrong, because some of them can be single. Okay, who's this other individual? What the hell is going on here? This person could be a soulmate. Some of you could be thinking, do I move forward and have a soulmate? Do I jump on a dating line? I don't feel, how do I put it? I feel wait till after the eclipse, okay? Because I do feel there's two opportunities coming here, but I'm really seeing, guys, the two weddings and a funeral. That's why. Okay. Well, why am I saying two weddings and a funeral now? I kind of feel the three analogy is the Trinity. Okay. So something to do with twin is coming back. Now, two, it does feel two individuals here, two paths. You're either moving into the connection with your twin, some of you, due to the fact there hasn't been movement, you're thinking about a new path. Now, this can be you are currently dealing with another person. For those of you that are either on the fence about, do I go left, do I go right? I feel no sooner do you make the decision, I feel something in this circumstance is changing. I will get further into these two individuals in the extension. I'm just really wary at the moment, but the one thing I can say is one is going by the wayside, okay? Because it does feel that Scorpion energy is making us look at the devil in the detail, and I feel intuitively you'll know what to do. I will be back in 10 minutes to go and do the extension for the feminines. So if you want to come through and join us, great. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow.